Two, one, live from Long Island, New York. Hi, Agnes. How are you doing?
How are you? Actually, I have a back problem today. I I have a back pain.
Oh,
I
then you have no idea. We have a perfect guest for you today, then,
I know, right? I wish you could just touch me through the screen.
It's been back to school. I'm sure parents out there have been having stress, and our guest today will help you a lot with that. We'll have this conversation in just a second. Is it because you were running around? Because I understand you took a little trip, but what's going on?
Well, just a weekend in London.
Show off. But yes, I understand it. That's kind of the thing that does happen. Our guest today is going to be a medical massage therapist, Mr. Gennaro Ferraro, LMT. He's going to come in just a second, right after this. Gennaro Ferraro, welcome. How are you doing?
Oh, hi Ryan, hi Agnes. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. That's fantastic. Guess what Agnes was just telling me her problem was?
What's that?
Back pain. Back pain. I need you desperately. I need your magic touch.
Well, we'll talk after the show. We'll figure something out.
Well. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Gennaro Ferraro. He is a medical massage therapist, so don't come to him with the nonsense. This is a man who uses his fingers to do great healing help. Agnes, can you actually testify to that? I think that you've actually sampled his skills
Mr.
before.
Mr. Magic Hands, I can tell you.
Thank you.
And not only the medical, but I should say nonsense. The relaxation massages are very important. Because when you are stressed from work, like me, I'm traveling a lot to see clients. It's needed. It's really needed. Either your neck hurts or your back hurts, and or even that's how I actually met Gennaro.
Okay.
We met months ago in Ohika Castle. When my husband and we just went there for a little weekend to relax for Valentine's Day, and we had practice massages.
You practically live there.
Yeah. Yeah. And
What
then I
is
came
place?
home, and then
You basically like, okay, you're the massage
you're
therapist.
coming. That's it. Actually, him and Emily, they're just wonderful, and yes. And since then,
Thank you.
we having now regular sessions. So it's needed. I mean, we are really looking forward to it. My husband was actually asking because when do we have a day? Because after our flying right now, after our trip, we really need you.
Can
Wow.
I ask you that, Gennaro?
Thank you.
Do people who have never had a massage before get kind of like, wow, I can't wait to have this happen again? Is this the kind of thing that, always engenders repeat clients?
It's interesting because when you have someone that's never had a massage before, the kind of thing that they'll notice pains that maybe they've never, or stress that they've never even realized before. And after the session, it's always, well, hopefully, it's always just a big release for people, especially if they've never had massage before. And that's one of my favorite things to do, actually, when I get the honor of being able to work on someone for the first time. And, we don't get that kind of touch in our lives often where, you're going in and you're having your back, your arms, your legs, good energy put into it. So yeah, I get a lot of good feedback from first timers.
Okay. So do you feel like I've always heard that people should get hugs every day. That the human touch is actually very important, very soothing. Is that, do you feel like that's part of it, or is it more the medical thing? Why should someone get a massage?
Sure. So when I first came in, I actually wasn't necessarily on the medical side. I was more um, interested because of the Eastern philosophies, traditional Chinese medicine, shiatsu, Thai massage. That's really what at first brought me in. And under those practices, yes, it has a lot to do with the energetic balances that you get from physical touch. Um, and then over time, my main goal is I love to help people feel better. And that's how I eventually started combining this Eastern philosophy with the Western medical massage to try to, incorporate both into a great session. But yeah, to answer your question, it's all about energy, and it's all about that touch which activates your nervous system, your muscular system, your fat, everything. And so yeah, it's important. It's good stuff.
If I may,
Yeah.
because I had massages before I met you, and you are different. You are definitely different. It's not just relaxation massage, like you go in, you having your neck rubbed, your shoulders rubbed. You actually you exercise my whole body.
Hmm.
That when we are done with the massage, I'm actually relaxed. Every single joint is relaxed, which I
Excellent.
didn't experience that before. It was like,
Interesting.
okay, I'm relaxed, I'm okay, but you know, I'm not 16 anymore, 16 and a half, but
Right. Of course.
but at certain age, I can tell you the rain is coming because I feel it in my knees now. But every single joint, in more mature we are, then more work we are needing, and we don't realize that all those joints, our hips, our shoulders, and our knees and everything. And Gennaro comes to us, and I had no idea my legs can move this way. It's
So it sounds like you're combining both the Eastern medicine and the actual medical technical massages together to do this, because that could be the only explanation for what Agnes is experiencing.
I'm telling you, it's just wonderful. He's different. He's definitely different than what I experienced ever before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Agnes. I
No,
really
thank you.
appreciate that.
This is really, we're looking forward to the sessions that we have with you.
That's fun. Well, I love coming over. You guys are so much fun. So your energy is just amazing. And so thank you.
Oh, so that's one of the things you do. You actually come and do it in home, as well as I know you have two offices.
Yes.
Where can someone find you if they wanted to come to you? And then how do they find you if they want to book an appointment?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So my two offices are located right outside the village of Northport. That's my Suffolk location on the North Shore. And then I also have a Nassau location in the village of Lynbrook. And you can find both locations, all the information at ferraromassage.com. Very straightforward. And love to have you. Come on down. So I'm actually also now the past. What's that? Oh, the past year
No,
I've
didn't say
actually.
anything. Go for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. The past year I started actually accepting night ship insurance, which has been wonderful. So I'm trying to help a lot more people with that. So it's a new option actually out there you can learn about on the website.
And
Okay.
also,
Okay,
if you
great.
want to have a nice, relaxing evening at home with your spouse, Gennaro will come with someone else from that he's working with, and like my husband and I, we have couple massages in the same room, and it's just wonderful. It's just really wonderful. It's setting a tone for nice evening, nice relaxing evening for the two of us. So it's just beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So one of the things I did want to ask you is what does someone do to prepare for a massage? Or well, before we even go into that, why what are the signs that someone has that they should really go and start to get a massage? Because I assume we all just assume, hey, we're just having this problem or we're having that problem, and you just take it sometimes. Sometimes you just keep on going. What signs does a person have to say, okay, I should definitely go and see Gennaro?
Well, number one, if you're feeling pain, discomfort in, different parts of your body, that's a good sign that you're probably due for some body work. That could also include chiropractic, acupuncture. That's all great stuff, but massage in particular. And then even just achiness, knowing that your body might have some pain coming on, that's always a good reason to call up. And then also when you're feeling good, so one of the biggest things with massage therapy is it's a preventative practice. So you want to try to keep your body flowing. I typically recommend a once a month just check in. And typically what we find is even if someone is feeling really good, once we get on the table and start working, there are things that come up, maybe shoulder, neck, it could be anywhere on the body, but that all of a sudden you'll realize, ooh, that is maybe a little tighter or agitated than I realized. So that's what I'd say with that.
And then how do you prepare? What do you do? Of course, you go to the website, you book with Gennaro. There's a calendar, people. You go to the calendar, you choose a date, and you get on this man's calendar, right? But he's coming to your home, or you're visiting at his office. What do you wear? What do you do? How do you prepare? Because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to normalize this, okay? My wife and I used to go and get massages all the time. And honestly, Gennaro, I'm kind of an amateur, massage therapist myself. I like to put my hands on people. But I knew that when I went in there, it was a completely different thing. And yes, we would lie down on two beds together and get it done together, which is a lovely experience that you can do with your significant other. But also, I had never done that until I was, maybe in my 30s, until we started doing that. It was because she and her friends would go for facials and then they would get massages. And I was like, what's all this? Who's putting their hands on you? What's going on there?
Right.
Like,
I've gotten that before.
I want to see what's
Let's be mature and grown up about it, okay?
Yeah. That was what it was. I was in my 30s. I was like, let's be mature. Let's be grown up. Let's go and see what it was. And some of these women, my wife especially, like to have really hard press. Like she was into, what would that be? What is that? Swedish? What is that kind of massage? The one that gets you really, you love that. Is that what that is? Swedish?
No. So typically that's under the umbrella of deep tissue massage. Now within that, there are many different modalities or styles. Those include neuromuscular therapy, trigger point therapy, connective tissue therapy. I can go on. But that is under the umbrella of deep tissue massage typically.
Okay. And was it because she had a particular need? Why do you think she wanted that? Or is that just her being being her? Like always. Oh, God, you just understand. Listen,
Come on.
My elbow most of the time. Like if we couldn't make it there, she would want like I put my elbow in her, and I was like, what's going on? This this tender
That's
little.
another show. That's another show, right?
That's another show. Yeah.
Not exactly. Look, Agnes, get your mic right out the gutter. You know what I'm talking about.
Let's
Right?
go for
No, and then sometimes you actually use your elbow. You gotta press hard, right? I mean, that's
Well,
deep tissue.
you don't necessarily need to press hard with the elbow, but the elbow is a very useful tool in my tool chest. I do use my elbows. I think it's a lot of personal preference, you know.
Okay.
Although I personally also prefer deep tissue massage, and I think it has a lot to do with our very hectic, stressful lifestyles these days.
Right.
And you know, deep tissue does get through many layers of muscle, so, and connective tissue and whatnot. So, you know, there's definitely benefit, especially if you're very tight, if you're holding on to a lot of tension. Deep tissue can certainly be very effective. Yeah.
Are there actually before we started talking last week, you actually told me about one particular instance in which your massage made a very dramatic change for a person. Why don't you tell us about that that pregnancy you basically got going?
Well, I never claim, you know, any that it was necessarily me. Maybe it was just happenstance, but I had been working on a pregnant woman for the duration of her pregnancy and before that. But she was in her third trimester at the end, and I did an acupressure session, which is another traditional Chinese medicine technique. And I had actually I had done all of the induction points for labor, and she actually left the office and she went to the hospital and she gave birth. And once again, not that, I always say, massage therapists, we help you get your body to heal. We're not the healers. We just expedite, hopefully.
Right. It's like you're helping you move things around.
She went to the hospital and she had that baby right after. So that was cool. That was a cool one.
And Agnes, do you think that's like your blood moving around? What is it? How do you feel?
Let me tell you something. You can start when you have achiness. The massage is good, but if you continue at least once a month. If you can do it twice a month, this is fantastic thing, because not only that you put yourself in a better mood, you're feeling better about yourself. You can think better because you are more relaxed. You are happier, and because you are not stressed. You're processing whole emotions better. So you have even better relationship because you are not moody, you are not achy. Also, your immune system is much on a higher level because you're feeling better. You are not stressed. Everything is intertwined.
Right.
The things that we don't even think about when someone is stressed either. When you're not stressed, you're not eating, you're not putting weight on. Everything is intertwined, and this is and the whole root starts at the massage. When you are actually feeling good about yourself, you can think better when you have no aches, no pains, right?
That makes sense.
Yes, you sleep better.
Right.
I mean, I sleep like a baby after the massage.
I used to sleep during the massage, which is also a problem.
No, not at all. That's your body resting.
It's not a problem for you, but literally, I was going at the time. My wife is here and I'm here, and I'm like, okay, I want to see what's going on here? And by the time the guy puts his hand on the head, oh, God.
Why would you want to watch what's going on? There's nothing going on there. She's getting treatment.
I wanted to be present for her and have an experience with her, and you know what I mean.
You didn't watch my husband who's watching me. We are there, but we are like I would say in our own world, because I just close my eyes and I drift away to the La La Land, you might say, because the scents that the Gennaro is using, the oils that he's using, the candles and everything. It's just, it helps you relax, and you should feel this way, to let go of everything that is around you and not to be stressed. Oh, okay, I'll just close my one eye and I look what's going on. There's nothing going on there. You have to let go of everything and keep your mind simply open and drift away and let him do the work.
Okay.
Only after that, you can really, after 1 hour massage, say, wow, that was a wonderful experience. You have to allow yourself to have this good experience.
Yes. But you also want to be present. You don't want to be falling out and then everybody's laughing at you.
No, absolutely not. I would not agree with you on this one at all. At least that's my personal opinion. I'm drifting away. That's it. I just close my eyes and that's it. And I know that I'm in a good hands with a fantastic touch. He always asks at the beginning, is there any problem that he should concentrate on? And it's fantastic.
Well, I'm assuming that's what we should probably ask, right? I guess we circled back around to that question. What does someone do when they're preparing to come to see you?
Take a shower.
Right before their massage.
That is always helpful. Yeah.
Take a shower. All right, so take a shower. What else?
It's not a bad idea. And not only for me, actually, there is a reason for you to take a shower as well, especially exfoliate before a session. Something people often don't think about is the oils that we use. The skin is your largest organ, and the oils that we use actually rehydrate the skin. And by cleaning your skin thoroughly beforehand, it allows better penetration of those oils and creams into your skin. And often you'll hear therapists say, drink water. Anyone who's had a massage will have heard this. And one of the reasons maybe you don't know why it's so important is because when you drink water, often the two places that it goes to first is going to be your digestive tract and your skin. And by hydrating your skin with the oils, that water can actually go to your organs as opposed to getting sucked up like a sponge by your skin. Some other things that I would say before you go on into a massage. First off, wear comfortable clothes. You want that. You always need to remember that the massage is your time. It's your personal time. So you wear something that is nice, relaxing, that you're comfortable in. You go in. Hopefully, I always recommend put that phone on silent. Try to, if you can get it out of the room, leave it in your car. Leave it in the other room. Really try to take this time. As Agnes was saying, that state that you go into, there's actually a term for it, parasympathetic nervous system, or rest and digest. You might have heard of fight and flight, rest and digest. Well, these are two actual systems in your body, and that sympathetic nervous system is when we're active, when we're constant, when we're thinking, when we're doing, and that is always on in our modern society. The parasympathetic is what Agnes was mentioning, where you kind of go into that la la land. You're there, but you're really not. And that is the rest and digest. And that is when the body does its magic, and when it actually says, okay, we're chill. We got no threats around. So now let's take all our energy and heal and rebuild, because that's really what's happening when we're doing the therapy. Your body is actually rebuilding itself. So yeah, those two things. Take a shower, not just for me, but for you. And then also, nice. Get yourself, if you can, remember the importance of the session, that you're taking time to heal, to rest. So honor that. Try, if you can, get the phone out of your hand a half hour before and after. Don't go for a massage, and I would recommend don't go and then jump right back into life. Try to block some time before and after to really get those benefits. So yeah, taking time for yourself is the biggest thing, I'd say. Blocking the time.
I mean, that's what when we were talking about having this show and doing this show, we're like, what category does Gennaro fit into? And it was clearly love, like self-love, taking care of yourself, making sure that you are okay. This is one of those things that people think is a luxury. People think is for rich people. And yes, Agnes might be very in the wealthy class, but the bottom line is,
which one? Where is she?
Yeah.
but the truth is that was just it had become a monthly thing for us. It was not something that we took and said, okay, this is it was almost like brushing your teeth. You just need to do it on a regular basis because it changed our bodies and made us feel in a different way.
It's a need.
So,
It's
yeah,
a need. Self-treatment. If you want to stay sane and continue, like we have businesses to run and we have a lot of different things going on and a lot of unexpected stress in a regular life, you need this to stay sane and continue going. Otherwise, you're gonna get run down, and that's it. That will be it, and then you're gonna make yourself sick. So self-care is extremely important. We all need Gennaro in our lives.
Thank you. Yeah.
very well. So there is also an event coming up, and I know that Great Cow Harbor Day is this Sunday, September 24 in Northport. And Gennaro, you're going to be there?
We will be there all day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm going to have a tent down there. I'm going to be doing chair massage for about half of that time. And any donations, any tips as they were, are going to be donated to St. Jude's. And I actually have a donor who is going to match dollar for dollar all of the tips that are made. So hopefully we'll make some decent money for the children. And then I'm going to be the other part of the time telling people about, educating about medical massage, about the benefits of night shift, and my membership program. Because as you were saying, Ryan, I want massage to be, my massage is for the working person, and I don't want it to be just for the uber wealthy and whatnot. So, just explaining how you can get massage into your life and have it not break your wallet, quite frankly.
So what you're saying is you have a subscription membership that people can join and then do this. Yeah. You want to tell us how that works?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. So I have a subscription that I just rolled out. It's going to be $80 a month for a monthly massage. And what you do is you can go onto my website and you can sign up there. I also do package deals now where you can get massages for $90 with a bundle of 3 or more. So, those are two options. And then, of course, I can always try to work around if, that's not accessible for people. It is an open conversation. So, yeah, definitely. I'm also on Ferraro Massage on Instagram. You can find me there, and send me a DM and we can discuss more about what works best for you.
Wow. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to say treat yourself, but it's not really a treat. This is more like maintenance. This is like changing the oil in your car, gentlemen. This is more like, ladies, I know you get your nails done on a regular basis. This is that kind of thing. You don't want them chippy. Listen. That was the other thing. We used to go and get facials, massages. I didn't get my hands done. I didn't get manicures, but well, that would make sense for you. I was just thinking, you literally work with your hands. Does someone want to see like cuticles going like this when you're putting a hand? No, they don't want to see that. So of course you got to get a manicure. But we used to get pedicures. It's self-care. It's self-love. It's caring for yourself so that you can put the oxygen mask on and then help the people around you. You know, and that I'm talking about the metaphor of being in a plane. They basically say to you, if you have people you are caring for, children or older folks, make sure you put your thing on first and then move on to somebody else, right? But it's clearly maintenance. It's something that will assist someone if they are just need to keep it moving. So that's great that you have a membership that people can apply to, and not do they have to stay on it forever and ever? I mean, they could go for 3 months, and then if it's costing you money, you know, I mean, it's too much for you to manage. I like you said, you could work something out, but it's great to know that it's accessible. And it's not like thousands and thousands of dollars, guys.
And no commitment fee or anything, or cancellation fee, anything like that. If you decide that it's not working for you, then that's fine, and hopefully our paths cross again in the future. So trying to keep it very simple and just keep it, like I said, accessible for people, because I genuinely believe in massage. I love doing it. It's been fun. It's also nice to progress at a skill, hopefully. So I do continue in education. I try to keep my networks of other therapists, not just massage therapists, but I'm friends with a lot of chiropractors, acupuncturists, physical therapists, personal trainers. These are my friends. These are people that I learn from by talking to them.
Right. Right. I would assume it makes sense that if someone comes to you for a massage, they might be coming from someone else, a physical therapist who's like, okay, you don't really need physical therapy, but you might need some medical massage. You might need, some other kind of massage that Gennaro can help you with, and vice versa. You might say, oh, okay, I'm going to put hands on you, but this is kind of busted up here, bro. You might need to go see my buddy, the physical therapist over there. So, Gennaro, I got to tell you, you're remarkably pleasant. I have had experiences with masseuse, and it's usually with a woman. But I would actually let you put your hands on me. I'm really.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, but isn't that an issue sometimes for some guys? They're like, I think I'd prefer to have a woman massage me. And then there are some guys that probably would prefer to have a guy massage them. Do you have that gender issue sometimes in this industry?
It's gotten better over
Yes.
the years.
Yeah.
But yeah, there definitely sometimes are some stigmas, especially with people who are less familiar with what the therapy is. You had mentioned, Ryan, earlier about getting a couples massage, and sometimes,
But yeah. I mean, it's a stimulating and personal experience that you are having with a person. I'm telling you that I fall asleep sometimes because you're right. There is a part of my body that is saying, I don't have to fight. I don't have to. There's no fight. There's no flight. You are totally and completely relaxed. You're not fighting the world right now. And I got to tell you, in my late 20s, early 30s, I was fighting the world. Okay. So it was actually very good for me to have been receiving massages at that time. Now I'm kind of meditate. I'm a little cooler. I take things much more easily. And I let a lot of things like roll over me, and I take advice because I've got good friends. So it is what it is. But it's kind of the thing you need. It from a mental perspective, guys. I know you're out there probably looking. Oh, I've never got a massage. That's for pansies or whatever.
It's a necessity.
Yeah, right? Isn't it?
It's a necessity, absolutely.
Yeah.
And when it comes to feeling like if you don't want a male, you prefer female. Gennaro actually comes to our house with a lovely lady who attends to my husband. I'm not letting Gennaro go anywhere. He's all mine. That's it. So, but I have to say, I did share that experience with one of my cousins. They flew in here, and actually, Emily was attending to my cousin's daughter, and Gennaro attend to my cousin. And I have to tell you, she cried afterwards.
I hope good tears.
Cried afterwards because she said she just realized how she was neglecting herself, how wonderful she felt, and how she didn't know that she needed. Like, I asked you to give her the exactly same massage that you're giving to me, and she didn't realize, just like me after the first massage, that there were points in our body that needed attention, and the joints and everything. Like, she had no idea. She really had no idea. She felt so wonderful afterwards that she actually continues getting massages when she went back home. But yes, you did the breakthrough, and also she loved your voice, I must say.
She was lovely.
Yeah, it's got a great voice. Great voice for this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so very much for hanging out with us. Thank you very much, Gennaro, for coming and chit-chatting with us here on Love, Death, and Taxes, ladies and gents. If you are looking for this, you're looking for it on YouTube, you're looking for us on LinkedIn, you're looking for us on Facebook, I want to say thank you so very much for our guest. You want to check him out at gferrarolmt.com. Is there another domain name? Because I heard you say.
Oh, yes. So I've cleaned it up a little. Ferraro Massage.
Oh, Ferraro Massage.
Yeah, so same as the Ferraro on the G Ferraro, but made it a little simpler. Ferraro Massage, nice and direct there.
Sounds like a car. That's what it sounds like to me when I hear Ferraro. I mean, okay, this is I'm getting the upper level of massage right here.
That's exactly what it is. The quality. Yes, you're getting the quality.
Yeah.
And
it's like all tuned up. Yes,
Ryan, I just wanted to say one last thing about the, you had mentioned with the couples massage and whatnot, maybe feeling a little uncomfortable and whatnot. And I just wanted to, not you in particular, but just anyone
in the beginning, honestly, let me be honest. In the beginning, I was skeptical. In the beginning, I was like, oh, every time I've seen a massage, it's like fat, rich dudes come out of a steam room, and then they go get a massage, and there's like a Swedish guy going, bop, 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 bop.
Not in Russia.
Yeah, I'm telling you. If you watch movies and you watch TV, that was what you thought of a massage. And so when my wife is telling me she's getting a massage, I'm like, what kind of hanky-panky is this that's going on right here?
No,
I'm just being honest with you that there are probably a lot of people who are watching this, who could be possibly watching this and thinking, oh, massage is definitely not for me. I don't think that this is a conversation that I should even listen to. But the truth is, it's not like that. It's like, if you're an athlete, you probably have a head start on this and actually know that you do need to have someone to rub your joints and your muscles and whatever it is, but not. But yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
No, just saying the different qualities of the touch, and that there's nothing romantic in the touch of massage therapy. No, because you bring up a really good point that Hollywood does, there is maybe a stigma or a thought behind it, and that is not actually what therapy is. If I was to, touch my fiance with a massage touch during intimate time, she'd look at me like, what do you do? The touch is very different, is what I'm saying. So
it's a therapy. It's a therapy. It's helping with pain and helping with tension. This is, we're not talking relationship here. This is self-care. Yes. This is self-care, just like you're going to the doctor, just like you're going for physical therapy. This is another kind of physical therapy.
Absolutely. Thank you, Agnes.
That's exactly what it is.
No, exactly. That's perfect. I'm saying yes. And I'm also saying, guys, a woman loves a guy who can put his hands massage, put his hands on her and take care of her. I'm sorry. Sometimes, ladies, if you start at the head and like do her back.
Ryan, stop, Ryan, stop. Let me tell you, we were looking for a masseuse for quite some time.
Yes.
If you're going, looking for on a Craigslist, the wrong place to look.
Yes.
So we were extremely happy. Extremely happy, and I jumped on that opportunity and I asked Gennaro and Emily if they will be willing to come to our house. And I didn't know how they, if they do that, because we knew that they are real people, that they are specialists, that they are licensed people. This is not questionable. So yes, it was wonderful. I feel very lucky that we found you, and we are very happy with the therapy that you are giving us. So thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Yes. So, ladies and gents, if you are looking for more information about this, you're going to gferrarolmt.com. It's right here. It'll also be in the bottom of the instructions of this particular shot. So if you're watching YouTube, you can actually see it in the instructions there. Instructions. And of course, if you are checking out tax resolutions and bookkeeping, that is exactly where you're going. nytaxresolutions.com to see Agnes, because if that is a problem that you are having with your taxes, that's who you're going to be checking out. My name is Ryan Williams. You're looking for me at ilovebabylon.com if you need work to be done on your website, or as we're in the third quarter, people. We're coming into the third quarter here. If you need business to be done and to definitely have it, so like Gennaro has it, you can click and actually pay money online. That is something that you probably want to have. Not just have your website be a billboard, but actually something that moves your needle forward. Definitely, if you have information that you'd like to talk to us about, or you'd like to hear a specific thing that's happening on the show, you can send that to us at mailbag@lovedeathandtaxes.com. And again, I want to say thank you so very much to our guest, Gennaro Ferraro, licensed massage therapist. And if you guys want to just check him out, it's over in Northport on Sunday, the 24th. Now, the rain is going to be out there, but you said you're going to have a tent, right?
Yep, we're going to be undercover, and I've been checking the weather quite a bit, and it should be fairly, at least it says it should be fairly light. So
tomorrow is different. Yeah. So it's Sunday, September 24th in Northport for the Great Cow Harbor Day. They should be out there, and you should be able to go and get a sample of Gennaro Ferraro's magic. It's not even
magic fingers. Yes, magic fingers.
Thank you.
All right, very well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. Bye, Agnes. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, bye.
Thank you so much.